What's up, everybody? It's your boy Malik Canada, and today we are interviewing none other than our newest featured fighter, Amber Leibrock, right here on SF TBI.
Hi, you guys.
What up, what up? Very happy to have you here, and we'll just jump straight into the questions. What got you into MMA?
Um, I was dating a girl. She was a professional fighter. And so I really just went there to just kind of, be more involved in what was going on. I don't even really think I completely understood like what fighting was becoming or that chicks were actually doing it like 110%. I don't think I ever really understood like competing or sports or anything like that. So when I finally seen what kind of preparation it took to do these things, like how intense you could be all the time, I don't know, one thing led to another, and I just kind of started doing jujitsu. Then I started just training all the time, and then a fight popped up, and it just kind of snowballed.
Right on. Okay, cool, cool. So, what was your first thing to get you into martial arts? Like, did you just start off going to jujitsu classes, or like what kickstarted you?
Well, no, I was always doing jujitsu and Muay Thai, but jujitsu was the first thing I competed in.
Mm-hmm.
So I was doing a little bit more of my jujitsu than I probably was stand up.
Okay.
And then as I realized what kind of fighter I wanted to be and what my strengths were, what my weaknesses were, things like that, I started training with the boxing gym out here called kennel boxing, and so far my hands have kind of just done the work for me. But I do enjoy jujitsu a lot, and so that was the first thing that I started doing.
Right on. Cool. So my next question is actually because I've been watching a lot of your YouTube videos and so on. Do you train with a Brazilian base camp, or do you have a lot of Brazilians in your crew currently there?
I do. I have a lot of Brazilians in my life, and it's funny. My crew is split, so I've got my Brazilians and then my Filipinos. So I'm trained by a bunch of Brazilians and a bunch of Filipinos. So
Right
that's
on.
my crew.
That's pretty cool. That's cool, actually. So I also wanted to ask you, and by the way, congratulations on your previous victory over Marina Shafir. That was dopeness to the fullest. What was your game plan going into that fight?
Be prepared for anything, really. Yeah, my hands got me to where got me the win, but I was prepared for her judo. I was prepared for the ground. I was prepared for a little bit of everything. Of course, it will always kind of be, be on your feet, see what you do there, see, if that's working for you. If not, then, you guys can go to the ground or whatever. But I was really prepared for everything. I did, train for my hands and want my hands to do the talking for me, but I was prepared for it all.
No doubt, no doubt, and I would agree with that because that was an amazing fight. Now, there was a bit of controversy towards the end in regards to you apparently grabbing the cage, which I think is hogwash to the fullest. Because even if you did, that maneuver would have worked against you to cage grab, considering how you were finishing her and you're pounding her out. Um, what are your thoughts on all this hoopla about the cage and all that nonsense there?
I mean, I was in there, and she was rocked. I don't really think the cage hold had anything to do with it. I mean, the guy
Exactly.
last night was holding the cage. It's just it's something that happens. It's not something that we go in there. We're like, all right, so this is a game plan. We're gonna hold the cage. I mean, my hand was there when she grabbed my leg. Did I put my hand up there to base myself? Yeah, of course I did, which is completely legal. It was a rookie move of mine, to close the hand as my own momentum was going back and forth. It never had anything to do with her making me off balance or anything like that. But then again, I respect everybody for what they have to say. She has a lot of fans, and I know, people being fans, they get really connected to their athletes and these people that they look up to and admire. So I'm sure a lot of people felt for her. They felt, whatever their feelings were for her loss, especially because she just lost before too. So I respect what they have to say. I'm not arguing with any of them. People can say whatever they want. It is what it is. You can't
Yeah.
change what happened.
Yeah, well, you know what? Whatever though, right? Because haters are gonna be haters. There's always gonna be, those people in the crowd, right, talking jazz. And as far as I'm concerned, and the whole SFTBI and C crew is concerned, I'm sure most of the people that watch that fight are concerned. You definitely won that fight, so.
Thank you. And in 37 seconds, there's not really much that could be said or done because the referee got a lot of backlash too. Whatever he's known for, his late calls. But I mean, people have to think about it. It's 37 seconds. Like it takes longer than that for the ref to walk from one end of the ring to the next, or walk around us to see what's even going on. If I would have seen, if it was like a minute or 2 minutes or something like really really long, then I could be like, all right, yeah, that was my bad, whatever. But I mean, it was 37 seconds. What can you really say or tell me not to do or stop or anything like that in 37 seconds?
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more. So for all you haters out there, take that. Anyways, so MMA. Has MMA turned into a full-time thing for you now, or?
Yeah. I've given up everything, working and all that stuff for to fight. I work at the gym with the kids program over there, but anything else, it's all training all day long.
All right, cool, cool. So, what does Amber like to do? Like, what's fun for you, or is it pretty much just training, like full time? Is that what you enjoy now, or like do you take breaks? Like, what's fun for you?
If I take a break, I'm usually sleeping,
Oh,
playing on my computer.
okay.
Yeah, I made a choice a long time ago that if I was gonna do something good with this, that I was gonna have to, kind of sacrifice some things and make some big changes and dedicate myself fully, and that's what I've done. So every chance I get, I'm training. If I'm not training, I'm sleeping. And if I do anything fun, it's usually like a local jujitsu tournament. I'll go hang out or go to the movies or something. Nothing too crazy.
That's cool. That's cool. Nothing wrong with that. Putting in that work. Yeah. So, speaking of work, is there any fighters out there that you look up to that give you some inspiration before getting in the cage?
Um, of course, one of my teammates, Charlene, who's getting ready to fight herself, she motivates me and inspires me, every day to get up and keep pushing forward. Um, I love to watch fighters who come from a little bit of nothing up to something. Raquel Pa'alui, she's somebody that I really enjoy watching and I love to follow, and I like to watch her fights. She really inspires me to get up and get going. She took that fight against Caitlin Young in a week, and I was getting ready to kind of do the same thing for the Invicta tournament I was being a part of. So watching her go in there and kind of take a beating and still walk out with a W on like 5 days' notice was really inspiring to me, and she's really become one of my favorite female fighters after that. So
That's cool. That's cool. Raquel is definitely a beast. Raquel, if you hear this, you need to get down with SF TBI and C, homegirl. Yeah. Anyway, so the featherweight division, which is very popping right now. Is there any competitors that you're looking forward to or want to get in the ring with there, or the cage rather?
I mean, yeah, there's always people in the list. Invicta just signed Hannah Rogers. I think me and her will go at it. I think that would be a good bout. There's some people who've been kind of fighting for a while that I wouldn't mind getting in there with. Peggy Morgan, a few others. And then eventually there's this new girl. Her name's Megan Anderson.
Oh, Megan.
She's
Yeah,
way
yeah.
up the ranks than I am. So she's been fighting a long time, but I think she's an amazing fighter, and I really hope that one day me and her can kind of meet inside the middle of the octagon. And yeah, I think that the featherweight division is signing some really cool people and some good talents and some people that love to fight and kind of bang it out, grapple really well. So I'm excited, and I wouldn't mind stepping in the cage with all of them eventually.
Nice, nice. I like that response. It sounds like you're ready to go and take on any competitors that they stick in front of you within the featherweight division there.
Definitely, there's a ladder to be climbed, and I'm definitely at the very, very bottom, being um, a very brand new pro fighter, very, very brand new to mixed martial arts, to Invicta. So I know I'm kind of down, or I'm all the way down here, and I have a ladder to climb, and I'm excited to make that climb.
Right on. Well, we definitely hear that here. I mean, SFTB started from the bottom, so that's what it's all about. You know, starting at the bottom, getting to the top. So, will it definitely be supporting you on that journey the whole way, hands down.
I'm excited. So
Well, you should be because you're about to tear it up. Anyways, is there any final words or shout outs you'd like to give?
of course, you know my home gym, Bay Area Fight Academy, kennel boxing, Charles Gracie, Jiu Jitsu, San Francisco Academy, San Mateo Academy, Daly City Academy. Of course, all of my local friends in the Jiu Jitsu MMA scene that come and let me train with them, help me out a lot. You know, always big thanks to them. My teammate who we pretty much do all of our training together. Charlene, my other teammate Andy, who comes in and helps me with all of my jujitsu comp sparring and stuff like that. All my other teammates who just, you know, support me, deal with me in my crazy fight camp mood swings. So yeah, just all the people in my life I can say thank you to, because everybody I keep in my circle very much contributes to what I've got going on.
Cool. Well, sounds good. And thank you so much for coming on and for letting us have you. It was great talking to you, Miss Amber Leibrock.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, and we totally look forward to interviewing you again and having you back on again. Once you get a couple more wins and KOs under that belt of yours, or future belt of yours.
October. I keep hearing things of October, so hopefully the interview will be a little faster than expecting. So yeah, thank you so much. It was fun.
Well, we'll definitely be looking forward to that. And thank you. This is Malik Canada holding it down for SF TBI and C. Talking with Amber Leibrock. We out. Take it easy, Amber.
You too. Bye.